Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Keoni. Keoni is from England in the UK. So let's see what Keoni has to say. Enjoy the interview.
Yeah,
So hello Keoni, how are you?
I'm not too bad. I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm good. Busy, but I'm good. I'm getting through.
Amazing. So tell me, how's your day going so far?
Decent day, to be fair. Chilled out. Doing some things, writing some music. I'm
Huh?
doing all right, to be fair. What about you? You been good?
Yeah,
Good
it's
day?
been great. It's great to be busy. I love being busy. I think it's a great
Yeah,
place to be, for sure.
100%. Yeah, I agree.
So tell me where you're from, Keoni.
It's originally Essex, but I live in Suffolk at the moment. So
I see.
yeah.
And why Suffolk?
Uh, I don't really know, to be fair. We just ended up here, but it's good. I got a lot of my friends' family up here, so it's great.
I
I meet
see.
meet a lot of nice people, but yeah.
And what do you do for a living right now besides your music?
So I've done my A levels and I got a scholarship. So
Hmm.
I'm at like a performing arts college called Eden Theatre Arts at the moment. Uh, and yeah, that's what I do with the most of my time. But it's not too bad. Just a lot of hard work, training, and that.
Ama-
But
Amazing.
good.
Okay, so let's start the interview talking about your music. I know you are a
Mm,
musician, so walk me through a little bit how
so,
everything started.
oh, I got into me. I've been like music just in general has been my thing. Like always, I've always like loved it from like dancing to singing, and then kind of the great. I think maybe like I don't know how old I was. Maybe like year five or something. I probably started writing just like as a laugh. It would be like I'd hear a song and I couldn't remember the lyrics, so I'd just make up my own to see if it'd work, and then eventually it got into it just progressed into actually writing. So. Yeah, I don't know, but I've always just loved it. To be fair, like it's been my thing.
And growing up,
But
did you kind of had some, you playing some instruments or not?
not really. I got
No,
into guitar a little bit. I can play a little bit, but I don't really play. I'm more into the
I
uh
see.
like writing and rapping,
I,
singing side of stuff. But
I
yeah,
see. And do you always have the support of your family regarding your music in your career?
yeah, massively, massively. I think a lot of the time they're trying to push me a bit more because I don't necessarily do enough. Like I want to try and start gigging at some point in the next couple of years, but it's just a confidence thing. I feel like that's why I'm posting a bit more frequently in the minute because I feel like if people see it a bit more and I get a bit more love from it, I might, progress into being a bit more confident. But yeah, it's hard, but it's
Absolutely.
all
I
right.
think I think it's amazing for you to be able to, everything comes at the right time. You just need to get, more confident, and suddenly
Mm,
you're gonna get in the right path for sure.
yeah,
Okay, Kiyomi.
100%.
So during the interview, I'm going to explore a bit more about your life and also about your journey so far. Okay,
Mm. Okay, sweet. Yeah,
are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and share your point of views?
yeah, let's go for it.
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So I have here my best friend. Of random questions. So what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna play a song just for us to relax before the first question. Okay?
Oh, okay, sweet. Yeah, hit me.
Amazing. Yes, got it now. Right. So before we start the game, during the join, if it comes up a question that you don't want to talk about, you don't want to answer, always can change. Okay?
Yeah, okay, sweet.
Right. First question is: if you could live anywhere in the world, where that would be and why?
I don't know. That's so hard. The thing, would I be able to bring everyone with me, or would I be on my own?
Could be able, yeah, you could be able, yes.
Probably like I reckon Hawaii, somewhere like that. Warm but chill, like the beaches, the vibes. Probably something like that. I reckon.
And why
Yeah.
is that?
It's where my name's from as well. So it's originally like it's a Hawaiian name. I've got no like relation to Hawaii at all, but
I
yeah,
see.
I think it'd be it. I love it.
And,
Lilo and Stitch is like my favorite film.
and when you mention about bringing some people with you,
Mm.
who those people would be?
Bro, literally everyone, I reckon. Like I've got I'm very like how do I explain it? Like, I'm very close with a lot of people in terms of like, if I meet people, I build a relationship emotionally quite well. So like,
Yeah.
I've got like a lot of my friends are really close friends with me, so I reckon that like there'd be quite a lot of people to be fair. Uh, I don't know,
And
it'd
do
be
you have
like a lot of my friends, just a
and do
lot
you
of
have
my friends
siblings?
and my
Do
family.
you have do you have siblings as well?
Yeah, I've got a sister and two half brothers that I'm
Wow.
quite close with too. So,
And you are the youngest, the oldest.
I'm the oldest, and then I've got I can't. It's hard to remember the ages. I know my sister's a couple of years younger than me, and
Uh-huh.
then my younger brothers are like fairly young. Like
I see.
I'm trying to figure out how old they. I don't know how old they'd be, man. It's crazy. I don't know.
It's okay. It's
I might
okay.
be quite bad, but I'm not sure. But
And
they're younger.
which person in your family you feel more close to or more connected with?
100% my mum.
Yeah.
100% my mum. Yeah,
And why is
for
that?
sure. We've just been through it.
Hmm.
We've been through it, but we've been through it together. She's my day one. She's always with me. She's always supporting me and everything. So love it. Yeah.
Okay, so your mom is watching this interview right now. When you have a moment, an opportunity to send her a message, what would you say?
Oh, I'd say I love her and I appreciate everything that she's done for me and keep doing what you're doing. I'd tell her to keep being strong. Um, yeah, I'd say I appreciate everything that she's done and just yeah,
Wow, beautiful,
love
beautiful.
always and forever.
Next question, let's do it. Yes, you can always dance with me.
Come on.
Okay, next question is describe yourself in 3 words.
That is tough. Oh, that's a tough one. I might be here for a while. Um, I'd say funny. I
Okay,
think I'm funny. Charismatic, maybe. And
yeah,
then uh probably emotional, but in like a good way. Not
I
like
see.
but there's a mix. I'm a bit all over the place sometimes, but it's a good thing.
Totally. And do you cry easily?
Oh, not really.
No?
Not really. But occasionally. It takes a lot though. But it's still there, I prefer to just express it than like visually show it, if that makes sense. I don't know, that's just
Totally.
my way of dealing with it.
And when you think about yourself, when you analyze Keoni, what's the biggest joy of being you? What do you like the most about being yourself?
I think I'm kind of relating back, but I think it's the ability to connect with people.
Yeah,
Like I do think that's one of my probably strongest points. I feel like when I don't know how to explain it. I just think that's probably like suppose. I don't know. I reckon it's probably the big one.
and
Um, say that again, sorry.
you always been this way.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I mean, not maybe not as much when I was younger. I was a bit more in my shell,
Hmm.
but I think the the more I've grown up, it's been a lot easier because you get a bit more in tune with yourself, so it's a bit
Totally,
easier to connect to people on that level. But
absolutely
yeah, I think it'd be that. I just love meeting new people. I love it
amazing.
because everyone's so different, and it's incredible. I love learning about everyone, and I love it. It's
Amazing. I
great,
love it. Yeah, I
great.
think connect with people. You just learn. You learn new things, different things, and it's about
Mm.
become a better person as well, for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Next question. Let's do it. All right. So
I
before
love
the
it.
next question, tell me what's the biggest joy of being a singer? What do you like the most about your career? And the flip side, what do you find most challenging?
Most challenging is a hard one. Okay, I'll start with a good. I do think like the ability to I'm going like really deep here, but I think like the ability to connect with so many people in a different way in
Hmm.
terms of like you kind of leave a piece when you do a show or a performance or something, like
Hmm.
regardless of what it is, you catch people's eyes, the ability to have their attention for a certain period of time is so special, and I love that, and I think that's amazing. There's a lot you can do with it, you know. It's great. Um, and also the expression, like the form of expression, is amazing. Um, and then the hard part, I suppose, would be like the worry of what other people think. I suppose not that you should, because obviously you shouldn't, but you know, whether that's writing or just being on stage in general, you've always got a worry that people might not like it, or you know, people might regret buying a ticket or something like that. You know, it's hard, but yeah, it's just gotta do what you gotta do.
I see.
But yeah,
And how often do you perform? There is like some schedule that you perform or not?
uh, yeah, it's usually I do a lot of dance showcases at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and then musical theatre shows. So like at the moment, I'm in a show. I'm in Greece, the musical.
Oh, wow.
I'm playing Keoni, so it's pretty sick. Uh, but
Amazing.
I probably 3-4 times a year at the moment. But that's not music. I mean, obviously there is like the singing in the show, but
Right.
not like my own stuff, which is what I want to try to do at some point soon. So I've been posting a bit more, getting stuff out there. But yeah.
Amazing. Okay, next question for you is, what has been the happiest point of your life so far?
Happiest point of my life. Ah, that's hard. That's tough. That's really tough. I think, to be fair, I'm quite happy now.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd probably say now. Like, obviously, there's still things that are hard, but I think probably now. I'm in quite a good position with where I want to go. Obviously, it's still tough, but you know, I'm getting my confidence a bit more. I'm getting there. It's good trying new things. So yeah, probably now, to be fair.
And do you believe that happiness is a choice?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. That's a hard one, to be fair. Wait, say the question again, quick.
Well, for
I'm
example, when you think about happiness, do you think that you are able to choose to be happy or not?
I feel like it's a choice to an extent,
Mm-hmm.
because you can kind of make the best out of a bad situation, right? So like
Totally.
you can kind of choose to sit in that. Not necessarily choose, but you know, you can help. There's like, to a certain degree, you can help yourself, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like you can put the effort into then get there eventually. But
Totally.
yeah, I don't think you can like. But then on the flip side, I don't know if you could just wake up and choose to be like completely happy. But there's, you know, you've got to have that that hand.
I agree with you. I think that, you know, I think we always wanted to be happy, but sometimes just those days you cannot do it. And it's okay as well. It's
Yeah.
okay sometimes not to be happy. It's fine. But I think our tendency is always trying to be happy all the time. I think it's a normal thing to do, for sure.
100%.
Next question. Ready?
Let's go.
Let's do it. Okay, next question for you is, what do you miss the most from your childhood and why?
Childhood. That one's hard. That one's hard. Oh, I really don't know. That one's tough, because like childhood, I suppose being closer to my family.
Okay.
Because at the moment we're like a fair distance away.
Mm-hmm.
So I suppose like in terms of like blood family, it was a bit easier to see them, I reckon. So maybe that. I reckon. Yeah, that's probably it. I'm not too sure, you know.
And when you think about your childhood memories, what's the first memory that comes to your mind?
Well, the Christmas.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Christmas when I was younger was so good. We'd go like quite all out for Christmas, I feel. The food, everything. It was just, yeah. It's still like that now, obviously, but when I was younger, I think I had a bit more excitement, you know, it was a bit more like, yeah.
Totally. And still, do you remember like one of the best Christmas gift you ever had?
Oh, best Christmas gift.
Do you remember like one of those, the memorable one?
Oh, I don't know actually. I might have to get back to you on that one.
Okay,
I'll
no
think
problem.
about it.
I mean,
I'll think about it. I don't
right.
know what that would be.
Okay. 3 questions
Hmm.
left. Let's do it.
Okay, sweet.
Okay, so before the next question, tell me 3 names of 3 artists that you always be inspired by.
3.
Three
Ah,
names.
ah. Okay, that's really hard. I listen to like honestly, it's ridiculous. My playlist is unreal. I listen to so many different like genres and artists. I reckon the 3 that stick out though, like Juice World is up there
Okay.
probably. Like I want to put Juice and X in the same bracket though. I don't want to use that as 2 or 3. I reckon they would be somewhere there. And then I'd say Chris Brown is probably there for his music.
Yeah.
Just for clarification, because yeah, but and then probably I think Michael Jackson, you know,
Wow.
because
Wow.
performer-wise, unreal, and obviously his music was like unbelievable, especially like
Yeah.
for his time. So I think that'd be it's a very big mix, but I think that would probably be the top 3,
Okay.
probably.
Okay, so let's pretend
Yeah.
that Michael Jackson is still here with us. Okay, let's
Mm.
pretend. So one day we're gonna wake up in the morning with 3 missed calls on your phone from those 3 artists you just mentioned right now: Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, and the other one. Which one you call back straight away? Which one you send a message? I'll call you back later. And the third one, you don't call, you don't send a message, you just go like, I can talk to him about
That's
it.
hard.
Tell me.
Okay, Chris Chris Brown, I wouldn't. I think I'd leave Chris Brown, which is so hard to say. uh, I'd pick up the phone to X or Juice. Probably X.
Uh-huh.
XXX Tentaction. I'd probably pick up the phone to him, and then what was it? Well, the other one was I'd
You
call back, right?
like Michael Jackson, send a message
And
back.
then I'd call back to Michael Jackson. Yeah,
Oh my God. Tough,
I
tough
think
call.
that is so hard. I think it would be amazing to speak to X as an individual because like a lot of the time, like he had quite a hard life in
Right.
terms of like growing up and everything, but he was so like he was such a spiritual person. So I think it'd be really cool to talk to him. I
Yes.
think that'd be
Okay.
unreal. I'd love that.
Right. Next question for you is, tell us a funny or a happy moment that happened to you when you were a child at school.
Oh man. I'm trying to think of one that didn't get me into trouble.
Did you like school growing up?
High school had ups and downs.
Mm-hmm.
Primary school, not so much.
Okay.
I can't really remember, obviously, like nursery or anything, but I think just school in general was quite tough for me.
Yep.
So, because I was a bit like I'd get in trouble a lot for things that I didn't really mean to, you know,
Right.
like so I've got ADHD, and growing up, school just didn't understand it
Uh-huh.
until I got diagnosed, and then that's where it was completely different, and I had like a bit of like a understanding. But before then, I'd get in trouble a lot for just stupid things. Sometimes it was fair, sometimes I I don't know, you know, but I don't know. I'm trying to think. School was fun, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be like probably like we'd probably have a French lesson where we would just not annoy, but get on the teacher's nerves, I think. But we'd do it in like a. It was fun to us, but obviously now I'd look back and be like, okay, go on.
And
But
who
yeah,
was who was your favorite teacher at the time?
oh, my favorite teacher. Um, who would my favorite teacher be? I've got quite a few.
Mm-hmm.
Um, performing arts teachers were all like pretty decent. Um, I feel like it'd have to be like my tutor.
Okay.
So it'd be, or I won't name drop, but it'd probably be my tutor, I reckon, or like the tutors that I have had done,
I
I reckon,
see.
during the time, because they kind of like see you out, so you kind of like grow with them.
I see.
But yeah, that was yeah, probably them, I reckon. Learned quite
Amazing.
a lot from them too.
Great. Two questions left. Let's do it.
Sweet.
You know, you talk about Michael Jackson. I'm gonna share with you a funny story regarding Michael Jackson with me. Growing up
Oh,
when I
okay.
was a child, I think I was
Mm.
maybe 6, 7 year old. Our teacher, they gave. I'm from Brazil. I'm originally from Brazil, yeah. And
Oh wow, okay.
my teacher, they gave us like a questionnaire with different random questions for us to fill up, yeah.
Mm.
And there was a question there saying, "What would you like to be when you grow up?" Guess what was my answer?
Michael Jackson.
I wrote Michael Jackson.
Oh,
So
that's
next
so
day,
sick.
next day she called. So she collects from the students all the paper, everything. So I think she was at home,
Mm.
like look at them to see the answers. And next day she called me her desk. She said, "William, come here. Did you understand this question?" And I was like, "Yes." And she said, "Why did you put Michael Jackson?" I said, "Because I would like to make Michael Jackson when I grow up." And she
Mm.
was like, "But Michael Jackson is not a profession." And I said to her, "No, no, no. I would like to be Michael Jackson when I grow up." So I don't
Yeah.
know. I have a very vague memory, but I think she talked to my mom, for my
Mm.
she to try to explain to me because I didn't want to get it. I didn't want to get the answer. I don't remember the whole situation, but I remember like I have this vague memory. My mom talking to me about it at home, like, "Oh, you
Mm.
can be a dancer, you can be a performer, you can be a singer, but Michael Jackson, it's a person." So I don't remember like the whole story, but I remember this scene with me about Michael Jackson.
For sure.
Right. So before the next question, tell me a little bit more about this play that you are part of it right now, and
Mm.
also tell me how did you get the place? How did you get the role? Tell me how
Okay, so
everything started.
so uh, I go to I can't think, I don't want to say it wrong, but I go to this place called Bravo Theatre Productions. It's in Stowmarket or like Coombsford, which is like fairly local to where I am currently. And it's amazing. I've only been going for a couple of years now. Uh, but and unfortunately it will be my last. But a lot of people I know have been there since they were children and they've stayed the whole time and it's amazing.
Right.
It's a brilliant place and they put on quite a few shows like throughout the year. And you go, it's obvious, it's like an out of school thing, obviously, so it's like a completely different company. But
Right.
you get to perform in some incredible venues, like it's amazing. We did Sadler's Wells, it's like things like that. Ipswich Regent was good. It's like honestly, it's amazing. And then we're doing a show at the moment that obviously we have to audition for and stuff, and they give out cast roles and things like that. And luckily, I've got a lead, so that's pretty cool. But we've put
Wow.
a lot of hard work into it. The show is this Friday and Saturday, and I think there's only 20 tickets left, so we've sold
Oh,
out pretty much every show, which is crazy. But it'll be really cool. I'm excited for it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm in the show mindset, I'm ready. It's gonna be
that's
it'll
that's
be
amazing.
wicked.
And tell me about your character, your role in the play.
So Kaniki is it's tough. He's got like a he's got like a bad boy persona, but
Okay.
then you kind of see how he changes throughout the show. So he's kind of like like the whole show. It's all kind of about how people have to act to be part of certain crowds. And then
Right.
as the show goes on, you kind of see that he's got a bit of a sweet side to him, and you kind of change a little bit. But yeah, it's pretty cool, and he's a bit of a troublemaker too. But it's brilliant. He's fun to play, but it's challenging too because it's a very iconic role. So you can't. I don't want to change it too much because you want to keep a bit of the iconic persona. But it's really good. Yeah, it's great.
Wow.
It's amazing.
And
Love
so
it.
far, what has been the highlights of your journey since you started this play? Tell me a moment that you always gonna remember so far.
Uh, I had a funny one where I was chewing some gum in a rehearsal, and for one of my dance. So I get to sing a song called Grease Lightning, and I was I was basically practicing the dance number, and basically the gum fell out of my mouth. But luckily, it didn't cause like havoc or anything. But it just came out. It flew out, and I was like, damn it, because it was. But luckily, it was okay. I managed to get it before it caused havoc. But it was good. It's all right.
Oh, that's not funny for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, next question is, what is something that not many people know about you?
What's something that people don't know about me? Um, I don't know. I'm quite open. I reckon. I mean, it'd probably be. I'm on the bulk at the moment, and I haven't told a lot of people about it, but I'm trying to get a bit bigger. You know, it's summer. I wanna get a bit bigger. So, yeah, it's really tough though. It's so hard. I don't know how people do it, but I'm adamant. I'm gonna try to do it, but not
Amazing.
like I haven't told too many people about it. But yeah, see how it goes. I don't want to say too much because then if it does happen, everyone will be like, ah. But if it doesn't, then it's fine. No one will know.
I love it. Very cheeky.
The
You are very cheeky.
secret. Yeah. A
Last
little.
question. Ready? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Last one.
I love the energy.
Okay, so before the last question, tell me a moment in your career, as a musician that you're
Mm.
never gonna forget, something that happened to you that's always gonna have a special place in your heart.
There's one. Oh, there's two. I'll probably say two.
Hmm.
Uh, there was one. It was my first show that I did, I think ever. Probably was it ever? It was like one of the first shows that I remember at least, and it was like I was in like year seven, and we did this like Avengers dance thing, and basically I got thrown up into the air quite high, but I could see all of the audience, and it was like unbelievable because I was so high, like it was so sick, and then you kind of it was like for me it felt like a moment where you just pause and kind of take everything in, and it was wicked. I loved it, and then the other one would probably be like so when I finished sixth form, we'd gone through year six and sorry year seven even, and then
Hmm.
I'd had all the way up to year 13 with them, and then it was like our final show that we'd ever did, and then by the end of it we were all just like it was just so emotional, but it was so special at the same time, and that's something I'm always gonna remember because it's just like performing with them for so long is so
Well,
special. So
well,
yeah,
saying that, what music has taught you so far?
taught me.
Yeah, what have you learned with music so far?
Uh, what music has taught me? It's probably taught me to like it's I suppose it's encouraged me to show how you feel.
Hmm.
Um, but it's also taught me how to sort of, have fun and not necessarily take things too serious either. So it's
Right.
kind of like, regardless of where you are, you can have a laugh if there's a bit of music on. It's
Amazing.
sort of I think that would probably be one of the big things it's taught me. But also just to just relax and too. Like there's so much to it. There's kind of
Right.
music for every emotion or every like it's just so it's something so special about it. It's
Totally.
amazing.
Okay. Right. Last question is, what is one food you could eat for the rest of your life?
100% lasagna. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's so good.
Wow. And always been your favorite dish?
I think so, yeah. I believe it has, to be fair. Like ever since I had it, if not a tuna steak is incredible as well. I went to Spain and I genuinely had it for breakfast, lunch and dinner every single day. It was it was amazing. I loved it. It's a weird one, but I really liked it. It was great.
Do you like cooking or not, Keoni?
Uh, I'm dabbling in it a little bit now, but I'm not really. But I've started to. I do like it though. It's great when you cook something. You
Totally.
feel like great afterwards. It's a nice achievement. Great.
Amazing. Okay, it's not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game. Okay, I'm going to give away some words. Just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick
Mm.
thinking. Okay.
Oh, okay.
One word for family.
Love, probably.
Money.
Struggle.
Okay. Fear.
Scared? Can I say that?
Life.
Life.
Yeah.
Roller coaster.
Okay, I like that. Religion.
Um, Strength.
Love.
Ooh, what? Faithfulness?
Okay. Politics.
Oh, pants. I
Friendship.
don't know too much about politics. Was that friendship? Sorry.
Friendship, yeah.
Bond.
Regret.
Guilt.
Desire.
Ooh, ooh. I don't know. You caught me with that one. Desire. Lust.
Lasagna. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Lost. I like it. Lost.
Yeah.
One word for success.
Say that again.
Success.
Success. Um, Desire. I'll go back, I suppose. Yeah.
Wish.
Wish. Hope.
One word for happiness.
I'm gonna say thankful.
Well, one word for Suffolk.
Boring.
One word for England.
Oh, a word for England. I'm a passion.
Okay. And the last one, one word for music.
Life.
Amazing, amazing. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your mom for a coffee, and I'm going to ask your mom, define Keoni in one positive and one negative word only. What she would say about you?
What would she say? Oh, that's. Oh, what would she say?
One positive and one negative.
That's really tough. I've never thought about that, That's incredible. I think she'd say I'm special.
Mm-hmm.
I do think she would say that I'm special. And I think she'd say I'm hardworking. But also, I think the negative would be that sometimes I do need to kick up the bum.
There we
It would
go.
probably be something like that, And I should probably talk about my confidence, maybe.
Let's see.
But yeah, I reckon it'd be something like that.
Great. Let's play now Keoni and the magic box, and you can ask me a
Mm.
question. Okay, before you ask me the question, when I was checking your
Mm.
profile on TikTok, it says there, a member of the Bro Zone. Tell me a little bit about it, the Bro Zone.
It's something that me and a couple of my friends started a little while ago. We thought it'd be fun. We just did it as a bit of a laugh. At the moment, it's so hard to do anything with it because, so we're just going separate ways in terms of like they're going to uni and stuff. But you never know. We've got the summer, so we might post. You never know.
It's like a community. You build a community or a page. What's it about?
Yeah, it's a little page. We just do like some fun, like TikTok dances. We just do some, like I don't know. We just kind of have a laugh on there. Really, it's just a page to
I see.
show off our personalities, I suppose.
Amazing. You can ask me a question now, Keoni.
I would want to ask you, in terms of like, I will ask you about your music taste. What kind of stuff do you listen to? You get me on some stuff.
I love your answer. I love your question. Sorry, I love your question, and I'll tell you something. I'm very related to you regarding that because I'm very open about music. I love music.
Okay,
Music moves me every single day. When I go to work, when I'm in the gym, when I'm traveling, when I'm at home, even when I feel sad, I put a music and I feel great about it. But I have, I could go to to rock music. I could go to dance music, to pop music, but I have a tendency for the 80s. I love the 80s. You know,
Ah, nice.
talking about Michael Jackson, those
Yeah.
80s songs,
Mm,
that decade, I think was one of the best decades of music, when
100%.
things started. I wish I was my age right now, and if I could go back to the 80s with my age, just to for the
Yeah.
weekends, just to feel vibe that music, I think would be amazing. I think yeah, I have this tendency of the 80s, but I listen to Prince, to Madonna,
Mm,
to all of ABBA, to all of those big artists. I love a very variety of artists. However,
yeah.
sometimes if I listen to the 80s, if some come up an 80s song on my laptop, I just press there because I know I'm gonna enjoy it. So yeah, I have this tendency.
100%. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. That was a great answer. That was great.
Did you enjoy the
Love it.
interview, Keoni?
Yeah, it was great. It was great. Thank you very much. You've been amazing.
Thanks again.
Awesome.
Thanks for being so kind and so sweet. I
Thank
love
you.
I love your energy. I love you're so young at the same time as
Same
well.
goes.
You are,
Same
you
goes.
are express your music through your social
Mm.
media, and I think it's amazing for you. Carry on with your work, carry on, work hard, go after your dreams. That's for sure. It will come one point to where you're gonna be. So just
Thank
keep
you.
going, never stop, for sure.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Same goes. Thank you
Before you
very
go,
much.
if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by.
Mm. I'm gonna keep it so simple. I think I'm just gonna say spread love, man. There's not enough. There's not enough love around the world, man. Everywhere. We just need to do it. I want to be able to just walk past the street and just ask people how they're doing, and not get like a dodgy look or like just be nice. It's not hard. We need love. Everyone needs it. It's amazing. It's what keeps the world going. That's what we
Totally.
need.
More than ever, for sure.
100%.
Absolutely.
100%. So much.
Keep in
Appreciate
touch.
it, mate. It was amazing.
Okay? Take
Same
care.
goes, brother. Thank you so much. Appreciate
Your
it.
pleasure of mine. Bye-bye.
See you later.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why would you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.